Good morning and welcome to day 34 of our Lenten journey. My name is Padre Caldwell and I'm the Senior Chaplain to 104 Theatre Sustainment Brigade. Today's video is recorded here in South Cerney, just beside this river. It's been raining over the past few days and certainly the river is much higher than it would usually be. Today is of course Palm Sunday, a day whenever we remember Jesus' triumphant entry into Jerusalem. Of course, Jesus rode in upon a donkey and the people laid some palms in his path. And of course, those palms signified his arrival, the arrival of a king, coming to be with the people. From that point on, things began to change for Jesus. Jesus spent 3 years of his public ministry bringing healing, bringing purpose, bringing hope to the masses. Jesus, the ultimate leader. But from this point on, from his triumphant entry, things began to change. People behind the scenes were plotting Jesus' downfall. Jesus was someone full of hope, full of meaning. He was changing lives. He was giving people who had no hope a vision for life, a vision for a better world. And people didn't like it. Some were jealous, some felt threatened, some felt insecure by him, and they began to plot, they began to scheme, and they began to bring Jesus' ministry to an end. But of course, Jesus was faithful, and little did they realize that their plans, their schemes, would not unfold the way they had hoped. But of course, a good leader is someone who is in the business of change. People do not like change. They resist it. They fight against it. They do everything they can to stop it if they do not like it. Yet a good leader will have the skill, the wisdom and the acumen to know how to bring about change, how to lead in change, how to deliver change, and to do so in a positive way. To balance some of those nuances that need to be balanced. When to step forward, when to step back, when to stand your ground, when to give in, when to compromise. Jesus, he showed us how to lead. He showed us how to bring change. And it all came back by being someone who was integrity. Jesus never sacrificed his principles. He never compromised who he was. He was faithful right to the end. Even when they were praising him and laying palms before him as he rode into Jerusalem on a donkey, and even when he suffered upon the cross, he was still faithful. Friends, if you are a leader and you're trying to bring about change and you feel people fighting and resisting you, what I would say to you is be faithful. God has called you to this stage in your life. He has brought you to this point. He has led you to be in charge of these people. Stay faithful. Stay honourable. Let your heart be pure. Never compromise your principles and always do what is right. That's what Jesus did. And even when people were planning against him, things did not end the way they had hoped. Friends, that's all from me for today's video. Hope you have a great day. Stay tuned for tomorrow.